Okay, in this module, you saw that Visual Studio provides a lot of features there for giving you a more graphical user interface, WYSIWYG experience for working with data binding. You saw that from the data sources window, you can drag and drop entities or individual properties and generate data grids, detail forms, or even individual fields just through a simple drag drop operation. And it not only generates the UI elements, generates them with decent layout, and it hooks up the bindings on the appropriate properties to get it all data bound to the entity or property that you dragged out. Additionally, you saw that you can hook up existing controls. So if you want to first lay out all your controls and then hook them up to data objects, you can simply drag and drop from the data sources window onto the existing control, and it won't generate any UI, but it will set the appropriate properties using bindings. You saw that while working with the data sources window, the set of map controls that get generated is customizable. It has a default set based on the individual property types. You can customize that to add other control types that are in the framework, or you can bring in your own custom controls or third-party libraries to that list as well. You saw that the VS Designer inherits, if you will, from Blend, because it really is the Blend Designer under the covers, a nice little feature for graphically defining your data templates. Now, it does involve a lot of point and click and drag and drop and mouse movement. So in general, if it's a simple template, you may be able to do it faster by typing it. But you saw that you can just right click on a control, say you want to edit the template for that control, and the designer switches into a resource editing mode for a single data template. Finally, you saw you can bring in some sample data into the design time environment. You can either use the designer properties get is in design mode and have some hard-coded data back inside of your model objects or your view model objects that's only used at design time, or you can use some of the properties and markup extensions from the D namespace to pull in sample data from XAML files or XML files and use that to populate your UI in the design time environment only, allowing that data to be overridden or substituted at runtime with your real-time data.